there's my big, yeah, it's still on my YouTube. There's a YouTube video with all these on that I typically use. I've been talking with so long, I'm probably not even remembering most of them. It's just actually go by feel, right? So if I have the karambit attacks, that's it.
It's your empty hand stuff.
Exactly.
Just with that.
I've taught people with boxing background how to use a karambit. I've taught people with a Wing Chun background how to use a karambit. I say, okay,
Do what you did before.
do what you did, just put this in your hand and now think about cutting somebody's neck. And they're like, seriously? Oh yeah, cool, of course. Yeah, it's supposed to. Easy. So, yeah, just look at the YouTube.
Not that complex.
Yeah.
Okay.
When, for a little while now, we kind of try to explain to people when they ask about knife fighting, this and that, kind of say like there's kind of three ways to look at it. The one on knife against knife, the dueling, which is in application is pretty stupid, unless there's
Well, it's just
absolutely no
unlikely.
away from it. Yeah. Two, you've got the knife and they don't, and then that's called murder. And then there's empty hand against knife, which is really the more useful thing that you, and is much harder to learn to do well.
Grab the knife.
Because learning how to attack somebody with a knife is fairly easy. It's the not getting attacked by the knife that.
So one of the reasons I don't like the karambit against the knife is the fact that he has range. That's it. It's the main reason. You know, if he wants to do more of like that kind of dueling type of mentality where he's taking pop shots and he's being cautious, I've got nothing. I have to wait till he commits in order to envelop, move, and get an attack. That's why it sucks. That's why I'm not really a huge fan of the weapon. For weapon retention stuff, then a lot of guys they carry a karambit, yeah, for weapon retention. I don't even like it for that because this has a tendency to hook in the bone.
Yeah. And then
And I don't
I
want to
stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck.
That's where the like things like the sock Teague come in pretty well. The straight blade,
Yeah,
double
exactly.
edge,
Straight blade,
Perfect
double edge,
essentially.
with the retention ring. That's the best. That is by far.
and super deep, so it's not like a handle sticking out.
I don't have a sock Teague, but
I've got a trainer over there actually.
Do you grab it? Shit.
I've got the dart trainer. Well, a Chinese approximation thereof.
Yes.
I'll immediately cover, and I'm drawing this, and I'm just looking to plug this into me anywhere that I can. And hopefully it'll release. Once I feel your grip start to compromise, like you want to leave,
There's one that I was working with Craig. Well, I guess a couple angles on it. Just like in here, you get your hand on it. Just put it in there, or you know, that way, or if it's on the side, you know, get.
left hand, or I'm on the side of you.
You know, if you're getting carrying, you're good. Just making sure you're counterattacking the whole time, whatever. But, you know, in the whole scheme of it, while going 100 miles an hour with the city missions and all that, and people actually attacking you, it's a little more overwhelming and fun.
This is a good one. From the rear. If I'm rear, cover, and I just twist your wrist. So the tighter your grip is, tight grip on it, the tighter your grip is, the more compromised the wrist becomes. And then from there, oh, it's all the way down to my pocket. Draw, same thing, plug, plug. If you're going in front with this hand, yeah, this is my favorite, because I'll plug in between the radius and the ulna, and I'll move up like a group, group 1 variation 4. All the way up into the humerus while driving the elbow. Create that distance. You've probably seen all this stuff that I do, but you know, how many ways are there to fucking, how many ways are there to fucking new gun? You know, I get really pissed off when I see people trying to reinvent the wheel.
Point this one that way, go through.
Exactly.
How are you supposed to make money on something new if you don't
That
reinvent
is
it?
exactly right. So one of my favorite things on weapon retention, gun grab. So as he comes in to grab for my pistol, all I do is I just pluck this and I move it. So I could go this way to pop the elbow, or I could just swing them this way. I won't want to swing them this way on this one because I can feed the left. Okay? So I'll just pop the elbow. I'm not hyperextended, but here. And once I make my draw, I got this from a few cop buddies. A lot of people think they've got to go out, back, center mass. Eventually. A lot of police officers now, what they're taught to do on the initial draw and retention positions, they shoot the pelvis.
Pelvic girdle.
Pelvic girdle. And the reason is, if I blow apart these bones, now there are arteries in there. You got the common iliac.
Oh, yeah. There's
Internal,
Can't put a
internal iliac,
tourniquet
external
there.
iliac, common iliac, and the common iliac vein. You get any of that, he's going to start leaking like a friggin' a sieve. But the main thing down here is I'm just looking to break those bones apart with those first 2 rounds. Now he can't pursue me because I just blew his pelvis apart. His leg doesn't do this anymore. And then from there, it's whatever I want it to be.
What if he's really good at that swing set?
He might.
The Superman punched shit out of
But yeah, let's move right into one of these. So it's the same thing, right? And the whole point of shooting center mass is to destroy the heart. Sanguination.
I like that you mentioned that position too, because that's the one we work a lot where, you know, we're already here, you know, mid back, and I have to one hand
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
index the back.
Yeah. Whenever I go to the range, I always make sure I put at least a full magazine through against my target, drawing into the pelvis, and then 2 high.
Also note, if you've never done it, there's a big difference between this
Yep.
and this.
Yep.
I've had so many failure to feeds until I 100% get that.
Did it catch
Because
your shirt
no,
or
it just
hit your
doesn't
nipple?
fully cycle because it hits there
Uh-huh.
and goes back. And it doesn't chamber one.
So it's
Yeah, I had somebody on the range say like, why you canter your gun sideways? Your accuracy isn't there. I'm like, I beg to differ. I know
Does it
exactly what
From 6
Goes
inches
yeah,
away.
from 6 inches away.
you just have
It's
to point.
literally this range.
Yeah.
Like, do I have to make them all in a dime?
A lot of people think the car is not accurate, but I'm actually loving this.
I was talking, that one you put up, the part
I
I
can see
was
the
talking
front
about
sight.
before was this part.
You've
The
got
one from
it.
here,
Yeah.
which is awesome for cleaning rooms, because you can do that little.
I haven't done much on the left hand changes.
It's
But-
awkward, but kind of, because instead of having a J, you can just, and as long as you're still fairly close to it, golden. But this shit I fucking love, because anybody reach for the gun, you just,
Elbow, bop, and then they got it. Yeah.
as opposed to every single time somebody.
Hope you don't pull that trigger too early.
Room clearing scenario and get rushed, they try to pull in whatever, it's still,
Yep.
I feel like it's like if Bobby taught how to use a gun.
yeah,
You know, it's what.
exactly.
Yeah.
Except for when you grab for it, you die.
Yeah, not my toy. Or not your toy, my toy.
Okay. So that's their high position.
Yeah.
Their combat high. Their combat ready. And their apogee. Apogee is just a traditional shooting position.
Apex.
And I'm still a Weaver shooter. I don't care what everybody says.
My stance is generally my fighting stance.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I started doing it, but I also, when I started shooting pistols, I got in the habit of shooting pistols, you know, without thinking about body armor, because I don't think. And then one of my other SF students, Bill, he's in his 60s, 65. He's retired SF. He's like, man, like you didn't have armor. And he showed me he's like, I shot with him a couple of times. The first time I ever went and shot with him, he's like, you're a really good shooter. But can I show you something real quick? He's like, go ahead and line your sights up. And he came up behind me and he went like, getting a Weaver stance. Okay, here's what he did. So your Weaver's a little different than mine.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's what he
Full
did.
extension.
Here's what he did. This is your rifle.
Yep.
And I was like, holy shit. And I think I was shooting like 50 meter steels. Ding, 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 ding.
Instead of pulling your sights to you, putting
Yep.
it ahead to your
Yep.
sights.
Just this is your rifle. That's your front sight on
That's-
your rifle.
Actually pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
Especially now that you can put an RMR on it.
So that was a pretty good one. Let's see what else we
I
It's
think
it's
it's,
it's 7:45.
got. Okay.
So
We told them about an hour.
Yeah. It's good.
So-
We can keep playing. I'm
Good
just,
looking out. Well, they probably didn't leave here until 6:45.
That's true.
I'm just putting that out there.
So
Are we rolling?
finishing up,
Are we rolling?
we're rolling.